Hey you guys, welcome back. Today is a little different. We're going to be doing some cleaning. We're going to be cleaning these pork chitlins, Danish Crown. So, welcome to my channel. If this is something you like, I hope you enjoy. Just a 5-pound bag, just for a quick video for you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick video with these Danish Crowns chitlins. This is what they look like, as you guys can see. They're not Aunt Bessie's, but they're not bad. Trust and believe, they're not bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rinse these. We got some cold water, and this is just a 5-pound bag. Just enough to do this video for y'all. I'm gonna rinse these first. I'm gonna rinse them good. Everybody always wants the Aunt Bessie's, and you guys, I found the Aunt Bessie's. I should have got them when I saw them. 3 days after I saw them at the certain store. Matter of fact, it was Save-A-Lot. When I went back, that whole casing was gone. So we're going to go ahead and work with our Danish Crown. I have used these many times before, and they actually are pretty good. They're not as big probably as Aunt Bessie's, but they're definitely not too bad dirt-wise. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to go step by step on how we're going to clean these chitlins, okay? Alright, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and get our first soak in. We got us some salt. Be generous with the salt. Your salt is your exfoliant. Okay? We got us some vinegar, distilled vinegar. We're going to go ahead and pour that in. I'm very generous with this as well. This is going to help break down any bacteria or anything that's in there. We got us a little lemon. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze some lemon juice in there as well. This is our bag for our waste. We're going to go ahead and get this in here. And we're just going to get that soaking. I'm going to let these sit for about 10-15 minutes. And if y'all can see this water so far, it's not even extremely bad. But you know we're going to put in some work with these because we know they still need to be cleaned. I don't care what that water look like because we got to get that membrane off, okay? So we're going to go ahead and let these soak for about 15-20 minutes. And we're going to be back, okay? All right, you guys. So we let these sit for about 15 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and start cleaning them. I'm not going to do this whole thing on the camera. I just want to show y'all everything that we're going to be taking off. Y'all see this right here? That is the membrane. That membrane must come off. And yes, I am not using gloves because I want to be able to feel everything that I need to pull off without any problems. So we're going to go ahead and just start pulling that membrane off. Okay? You want to make sure we get it all off. I have seen many people tell me in comments, oh, we don't take that off. No, we taking this off. All these little strips and all of this must come off. And you guys, once we start doing all of this, it's still not done. We're going to wash these at least 5-6 more times in the same solution that we just used with the vinegar, salt, and lemon. We keep that water, that cleaning process going for at least 6 to 7 washes total. So, We rinsed them when we took them out of our pack. We soaked them in our solution. And then now we're going to just start peeling these off because we're nowhere near done the cleaning process. Okay? So we want to make sure we get all this off. And y'all see all those little pieces right there? We want to get all this off. All of that comes off with that membrane. And that's the membrane coming off. Y'all see that? We do not eat that. Okay. And this is just a small batch, like I said, just something, because I do have a collab coming up. So this is just enough for me to do a collab, because this 5 pounds is going to cook down to probably a 1.5 pounds of chitlins. Not even going to be a lot. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and just keep that going. Keep looking for that membrane and keep pulling that off. If you are new, I welcome you. I appreciate you for tapping in. This is the only season that I really do chitlin videos. Is between now, Thanksgiving time, and New Year's. I don't usually do it after that. So, my son in the background talking about you better not. My family do not eat chitlins. I'm the only one in my entire family that eats them. I do have a couple of my dear friends that eat them. And I have to make sure I put some up for them. But I do have a ton of chitlins in my freezer for them. So, and that's the process, y'all. You gotta make sure this is off. And when you clean your chitlins, after you do all of this, you get all this membrane off and all that excess fatty looking stuff. We rinse these with that same stuff, like I said, the vinegar. And the, oh, I ripped that one, sorry. Because I just wanted to make sure that wasn't no membrane. We rinse them with the vinegar and all until we get a pretty good, clear water base when we rinse and everything. So, it's a process. It's tedious. But, you know, if you want to make sure it's right, you're going to take your time and do what you have to do. The good thing is I'm the only one, so I don't have to cook a whole lot of them. I usually like to try to clean them all at one time, but I'm just going to do these 5 pounds for right now. Okay? So I'm going to come on, just keep looking for any of that membrane that might still be on there, which I can still see it. After a while, you'll have an eye for it. You can tell where that membrane is, because it gives you an extra little shine. But you just want to keep going. Like you see right here. Some membrane right there. So I'm going to put my hand through the chitlin itself. Work it through. And that's that membrane that I just showed y'all. And we're going to pull all that off. Now, Aunt Bessie's are pretty good because they, see, like when you peel, they come, it just takes it right off. But that's all right. We already know what we're up against. And we're just going to go ahead and do what we have to do. Okay? And then what I usually do is I separate them from out of the water so I don't keep picking up the same piece over and over. So we're going to go ahead. And I'm just going to put this right here to the side. We have this bowl right here. You can't see it, but you can see it good. That's where we're going to put our cleaned chitlins. I'm looking at my son, y'all. You can just put that right there on that mitt. I'll get it.
Do not recommend to do at home.
That's the best place to do it, y'all. You do your own chitlins. Do your own chitlins. So I'm going to pull another piece for y'all. And we're going to keep it going. Just want to bring y'all back real quick. Show y'all another piece. I'm going to be pulling off that lining. And pull that off. Pull that all the way off, y'all. See all that coming off? We want all that going. Give y'all a better look. Pulling off this lining. And just because it came off like this, don't mean that it's not no more on there. Gotta keep keeping this on. This is our waste. All right, y'all. So this is what we have left of just cleaning them. All of our lining that we ripped off is all over here. This is our waste. So right now I'm just gonna rinse these off, and we're gonna go ahead and do another set of water. Let me get that lining off of there with our salt. Our salt one. Let's get our vinegar. I'm gonna go ahead and do this again. And y'all, this is what we're gonna start doing for our pot water process. Cleaning process, I do apologize. We're gonna start cleaning these. I just wanna get these clean. And when I say I scrub, I clean, flip them inside out. We do this about 6-7 times. Right. We want to clean these chitlins, you guys. And this is my opportunity just to comb through them one more time, flip them out. And we're just going to clean them, scrub them. Remember what I said about our salt. Our salt is our exfoliate. And we just want to clean our chitlins. Sometimes I'll break them up while I'm doing this part, but I like to keep them like this. Just helps me with the cleaning process. My preference. You do it however you want. And see right here, I have the opportunity to find some excess membrane. I'm gonna go ahead and pour them off. And this is why I say, y'all, we clean these about 6-7 times, because we want to make sure we got everything off of here. And these chitlins are nice and clean. It's a process. It's tedious. I said it earlier in the video, but we want to make sure. So you guys see, sometimes I rub this part right here, this thick part right here, and look, we want to get it all off. Keep doing the same thing over and over, making sure we get all this off. And like I said, we're going to do this several times until we get it right. It's a process. You get that thick piece right there, pull it off. Sometimes you can take your finger and roll it in the direction where it's peeling off, and you can see it's lifting. And we're just going to keep on going. Just keep on going. Keep doing our cleaning process. This is why you come back over and you do everything all over again. Just keep going, y'all. That's why I say you gotta make sure they are clean. The eyes might start getting a little heavy. You just want to do it one through. This could have been talking, yakking, and putting down the chitlin, answer the phone, anything. This is exactly why we thoroughly clean our chitlins. For purposes like this. Wash them, peel them, wash them, find more, peel, wash, peel. You keep going. Yep, let's keep going, y'all. We want to make sure this membrane is off. We don't want no parts of that. So we're going to come right here. Y'all see this right here? Roll it down. And this is what I do for the second stage. I peeled most of it, and then I come here, do a nice wash, come over it again, and keep going until I have no membrane left on these chitlins. It's about, I started at, I want to say 7:45. It is now 9:48. And we're just now getting the membrane off. Still working on it. Cleaning, taking membrane off. Cleaning, taking membrane off. And you can notice them after you clean them enough. You can eye and see which ones you need to pick back up and go over. Nice clean chitlins. Nice clean. This one looked a little suspect, so we just picked him back up, do a roll, and there it is. Your eye, you pick it up. Like I said, you start noticing them. You pick it up, and you do a little roll down. And make sure we don't have no debris and nothing. Here go a little piece of debris. Y'all can see it. I'm just gonna keep cleaning. All right, you guys, this is it. This is wash number 7. These chitlins are clean. I don't know how much more clean I can get. We have nice clear water, practically 7 washes inside out. Nice scrub, exfoliating with the salt, vinegar, and the lemon. We got us some chitlins. I did just start breaking some apart as I was doing a final clean through like such. And then we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, you guys. If it's not too long of a video, I want to go ahead and get right into how we going to cook these in the Instapot. But if it's too long, it'll be a part 2. But thank y'all for tapping in, and I hope you guys enjoy. Bye. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and just knock this out for y'all. So right now we just have our clean chitlins in a pot of just plain water. Just some plain water. I'm just going to drop a little bit of vinegar in here, and we're just going to do a nice hard boil on these without any seasoning or anything. Let them boil for a little while. Just try to help break them down a little bit, get rid of any fats or anything like that, you know, the impurities and all, just with some plain hot water. So we're going to go ahead and do that process. I'm going to come back once they start boiling, and then we're going to go ahead and put them in the Instapot. All right. All right, you guys, so you see the chitlins are over here boiling. I already saved us the time. In this pot, I have as a habanero, some white onion, yellow onion, celery, a little bit of green onions. We're going to go ahead and put in a few of our chicken bouillon cubes. We have a little bit of minced onion. We have some onion powder. Y'all do not be afraid to season your food. We have a little bit of adobo seasoning. Some adobo. And remember, this is just a little 5-pound, what's left of it anyway. We have some crushed red pepper, just a little bit. Crushed red pepper, not a lot. They are going to be spicy, and again, I'm the only one eating these. We have a little bit of our Tony's Creole seasoning. We're going to put some in there as well. And then we're going to go right back to our vinegar. We're going to pour some vinegar in here. I hope y'all can see it because the angle I'm on. And we're going to add us 1 bay leaf. Just 1. And we're going to bring this to a boil. And then once all of this is all boiled up. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Did I say my white pepper? Did I say white pepper? We have us some white pepper. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and boil this. And then once these two are done, the boiling process, we're going to go ahead and go to the Instapot. Be right back. Alright, you guys, so I just did a little quick boil on these. This is what 5 pounds is. This is all we're getting out of this. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to our Instant Pot. I'm going to add that to our Instant Pot. And we're going to do about 4 cups of water in here. And we're going to cook it on a high pressure for about 35 minutes. Once we're done that, I'll do an NR, which is a natural release, for about 20 minutes. Let the natural release from the pressure do what it needs to do, and then we're going to come back, and then that pot of all the seasonings and the veggies and all, we're going to then add it back in here with these chitlins and let that simmer. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start that up. Be back. We have our chitlins in here, so we're going to go ahead and pressure cook these for about a half an hour to 45 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and get that going. Alright, y'all, so all that hard work, let me try to get y'all on here. That's what we have left, as y'all can see. They have finished cooking for 45 minutes. And now I am sauteing them. So we're going to take, remember that pot? Yes, we can take all this goodness and drop this in here. I'm going to take out that bay leaf in 1 second. So I'm going to get a good amount of water, maybe about 1.5 cups. And I want to get as much of my veggies out as I possibly can. We're going to saute these for a few minutes. And we'll be done. So we're going to saute these. We're going to get our flavor up in them. And y'all, this is why. Let me take this bay leaf out, y'all. People be on people when they be talking about, because you don't get a lot of, well, we're not going to waste this goodness. This right here is going to be used for our pig feet. So we are not wasting this. I'm going to end up refrigerating the rest so we can cook pig feet. But we're going to saute these down. And you do not need the lid to saute these down for another 15 minutes. And they'll be done. And then the next video you see will probably be the pig feet, the chitlins and all. But this was just a quick video to show y'all how I clean and prep my chitlins and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this portion, and it probably won't be a clip. I'll probably just, a video, a whole video. It'll probably just be a clip. But this is how I do my chitlins, y'all. And when I say they smell delicious, they smell delicious. They're beyond tender, but we're just going to get a deepened seasoned flavor by sauteing them like this in the Instant Pot. So I used about maybe a little more than 1 cup of that broth I made with all our veggies, and we got our habanero pepper in there. We kept that in there. So thanks for tapping in, y'all. I just wanted to come and show y'all. I'm all showered up, y'all, so I'm sorry. This is 5 pounds. This is what the 5 pounds gave us. This is a little container. It cooked down to nothing. But let me tell y'all, cooking it in an Instant Pot saves so much time. You do that 35-40 minute process, pressure cook, and then you saute them for a little bit with the onions, the celery, the peppers, the habanero, and all that other goodness up in there. And they are so tender and delicious. Don't sleep on that Instant Pot, y'all. Do not sleep. But I know I said I was going to come back and show y'all the final with some pig feet. I'm just going to do that separate. You guys will see that eventually in the eating experience. But these are my chitlins, you guys. So I'm definitely closing out now. Thank y'all for tapping in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell so you'll be notified when we upload and go live. Don't forget to smile, because I think each and every one of you is beautiful. I do. Yes. Keep rising, you guys. Bye.